We wanted to just work together and we said, why don't we just do something for 2016 DTF, the Bangkok Theatre Festival.
Yeah.
And then me and my big mouth goes, hey, we can get a grant for this.
Yeah.
Why don't we apply for the National Arts Council's creation grant? And we got the grant, which allowed us to expand the process from what would have been a 3-month process into an 18-month process. I came to Bangkok for the Substations Directors Lab. And so Toa Pradip Prasadong was the one who introduced us. Toa was my mentor under the Substation Directors Lab, and I had gone there for 2 weeks to kind of do research for the Substation Directors Lab program. Then this was like 2014, I think. And then, and so I met him after his play called Big Head Monster. And and then he came to Singapore.
And then I came here and I studied Arts and Cultural Management at LaSalle University for 1.5 years. Yeah, I just graduated last year, I think. Yeah, around this time.
Yeah, so I think we just began conversations, and I was interested in working in a deeper way with the Bangkok art scene, and the friendship built. And so we're like, hey, one day while we were chilling out after a show, we just began talking. I think I came to you a long time ago, sitting outside a substation, about, hey, I'm interested in geography, working across cultures. It was Thailand and Malaysia at that point, but I think eventually we ended up with Thailand, and geography was our beginning point, and then myths and water myths eventually became. The myths around water became our focus in trying to write, to create something around that. We got really excited about the prospects of us writing a myth for the other city. So instead of me writing for Singapore and him writing for Bangkok, we decided to swap.
Yeah, it's kind of mixed because I think at first when you talk about the water and geography, and then when we talk about it, and then I talk about you about I always interested in myth, story, and when we talk about how we exploit each city's definition. Like the mall thing that we talk, right? And then we came up with something like exploitation of definitions also. That's a really starting point. And somehow I think that's how we share and develop that to become this water myth.
I think I'm also always I'm interested in epic works, like big stories. I think that was something that really did inspire me also.
This is the first time I'm dramaturging something, so I don't know.
You've sat on stuff before, but maybe in this capacity, not so much?
No, I've been a playwright, a co-playwright.
You've been billed as a
dramaturg. And I've been a theatre reviewer, but I've never been, billed as a dramaturg, definitely.
But you would know your history better than I would.
Yeah. So it is honestly a bit strange because I thought that being a dramaturg, often it's like you get a text and then you go this is how it should change. Shou just said he wanted another voice in the room, somewhere around to say I think this is going in the right direction, or no, don't do that.
But I mean also because Yi-Sheng has done so much research on Southeast Asian traditions, not just traditional but contemporary as well, and I think this piece needed that input, and his expertise, not just your work as a writer and a theatre maker and a reviewer, but also just your wealth. Okay. Not many creators work with dramaturgs or have the luxury to for lack of a better word, hire someone to be part of the process, and so it's a bit of a negotiation on our end as well. We don't know.
This is the first time I'm working with a dramaturg too.
Yeah, so I think
if it's a privilege here, do you think about Bangkok, right?
Yeah, so it's really helpful to not just have a bouncing off, to bounce ideas off, but also to have the surety that someone knows things beyond just just like some of the historical context
Yeah.
of the work.
That's true. Actually, like after like you join us, and I also have like a lot of new like perspective.
This process has been a luxury, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but this is the way work should be created. You know, we should be having deep conversations, yelling at each other. You know, the space to make up, space to to get angry at each other and just figure things out. So, as opposed to constantly, I think if we had pushed this out for the BTF in 3 months, it would have been.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, I
the
don't
thing.
know if I would have
Yeah.
been proud of that work. So, I mean, I probably would have, but like, it's different. So, I think that's something to note as well.
This is the first time for me to like in this project, kind of this long term, like 18 months. Like normally I do plays maximum like 6 or 7 months, I think.
That's very long
And
for
the
us.
time is getting shorter and shorter. Right now in Bangkok, I think sometimes if you got the script and you have like 2 months left for rehearsal or whatever in our community. And I think this is the nice thing for this project for me is this 18 months because you change 2 times too. Because mostly when you have like 2-3 months, you're really focused. You know what you want. You go like all the way to it. But right now when we have 18 months, that means along the journey, you always get something new. You're also growing up with the work.
And the depth of the exchange is so
Yes.
much better.
Yes, that's true.
Like you know Singapore now, and I know where to eat in Bangkok. That's not in like
You're
Paragon.
knowing more and more. I think.
Yeah, that's great.